round one. Yeah, we're going to be playing first with this deck. Is this a keep? No, it's not. It's close. It's got a lot of our favorite stuff and some nice drops, but it's not a keep. But this one is. Yeah, this one's got some potential. Not an amazing hand, of course, but it's got some potential. It's going to have to hope we draw a land here. Would be nice. All right, no land, but at least it's a 2-drop. Feels like he's got a lightning strike here. Wants to take this thing down. All right, Magma Jet, yeah. Hard to blame him. Leaving us with not a lot here. Yeah, this is just bad. Can't really do much. I could bluff a couple of damage here potentially, but if we get called, we don't have anything to put this on. But yeah, of course, missing land drops means we're not in a good position here. And he gets to start beating down, and we don't have really a board state, and he's got 6 cards, and let's see if he hits his land drop here. He doesn't. All right, well, there's a little bit of hope. Just going to say go here and try to trade off for his Kragma Butcher. The chances of that succeeding are quite low, but we are screwed here anyway. We just don't have anything going on. Stormcaller. I don't care about that. Yeah, I'm just going to try to trade here. If he has, what's it called? +1/+0 for strike to 2 guys. I mean, I don't really see how we recover from this anyway. Of course he has it. So we're just dead. All right, well, there's a land. Elder, your move. I mean, we can, if he has nothing else, we can come back here. Can trade here. Play something, trade here. But we're going to take 5. You know, we're just dying here. And, of course, he's red-white, so any combat tricks he has are totally live. All right, well, that trade worked. Do you have anything to add to the board? Is that all? Is there any way I can live? This enters the battlefield tapped, so it's useless. I could play 2 Nyxborn Shieldmates and a Tormented Hero. I think that does actually let us live, technically. All right, well, I'm down. Seems a lot better than dying. Though it does feel like we're going to die kind of anyway. Yeah, we're just dead because he attacks with everything. We just don't have any reasonable lines here. We're going to lose both of our creatures. So chump, chump. Any other combination of blocks and we die. No, we lose here. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do, we lose. I don't know what we really want to change. I think I want to get a cutthroat maneuver in here just because it feels like the life gain might be really relevant in this matchup. Hold It Bay is something we could consider. Warden is something we could consider here. I hate the fact that it has 2 toughness, and we already saw ye old Magma Jet there, but that might be a thing. I think we want our Lagonna-Band Elders over like our Scholar. Actually, our Scholar's a good late game. What do we want to bring that in over? I like having a 3 power because it trades like with the Butcher. Maybe cut one of those. I think actually plays pretty nice against a lot of the stuff he's trying to do. Maybe I'll cut a Disciple here. It's pretty clunky. All right, that's a keep. I think we'd rather just have this, actually. We're not going to bestow anything right away anyway, so I might as well hit him for an extra point of damage. We'll go Favored Hoplite into Nyxborn Shieldmate on it. and try to get our beatdowns on. Okay, so if he passes, he has Magma Jet, and we have to just consider that. He has Last Breath. Kill our Favored Hoplite. All right. Yeah, I like just Nyxborn Shieldmating up here then. That's going to bring it out of range for Magma Jet, and well, it's a 3/3. Something he has to deal with at some point here. Scholar can come down and clean up house later. I'd rather just get the Spear of Heliod down though and make this thing into a 4/4 as soon as possible. But I like that it's resilient at least against one removal spell, and actually 2. Still, of course, can get Lightning Struck or Bolt of Karanos, but all right, Stormcaller. Yeah, I think he's just playing it for value here, so that benefits us greatly. And a hero. Ooh, that's interesting. Can we do anything right now with it? No, right? And we can cast it, of course, but so let's just battle here. And it's actually an interesting decision. Do I play the hero here? I think I'd rather just play Scholar. I'd rather just use up my mana here, I think. I'm not blocking with hero. I can block with Scholar if I want. I don't know. That might be wrong. Oh, you're getting blocked, buddy. If you want to use your turn killing my Scholar of Athreos, I welcome you to it. Because then I get to hit you again with this. Yeah, I thought so. That I thought. Trick. Very nice. And our Scholar can attack as well. That's pretty nice. That was just a good draw for us. Just a friggin' excellent draw. We can cast it and hero this turn. He can't really do much about it. Play a hero. God, that was a nice draw. One of our best spells. Rage of Perforos. He's really scared of that Scholar. That's interesting. All right, you got it. Can't do anything. Maybe get in with one thing. Oh, wow, I was wrong. This guy's in battle mode. And I don't think I'm going to Bile Blight here. I mean, if I Bile Blight, I can get him down to 2. But if I draw like Spear of Heliod, then I can do the same thing. I mean, if I draw Plains. Merchant's really good there too. So now I think I do Bile Blight. Bile Blight here, kill Satyr Rambler, hit him down to 2, and then any land kills him. That seems good to me. I like having my out be just a land of any type. Normally I just take the 5, no problem, but now all I need to do is stay alive long enough to hit a land drop. I still think I'm going to take the 5. Ding. And that is its job in the deck. I mean, doing, 2 to 3 to finish my opponent off is definitely why we brought that card in. Hold at bay. Well, now we've seen multiple burn spells from our opponent. And even a Faragax Giant, with which this actually prevents the damage from as well. It might be worth bringing in, like maybe over a Glimpse the Sun God. I mean, Glimpse can just end the game. This is a lot more defensive. I think we're going to stay aggressive. Our deck's actually quite aggressive. Is this a keeper? This is a loose one. I think we're going to keep it, though. We get to be on the draw here. We've got all our colors. We have a good defensive creature that can kind of hold the fort down. And we have a lot of good draws for the early stages. Yeah, there's one of them now. Pegasus, okay. Tormented Hero. I'm actually going to play Tormented Hero here. Because I don't want to run Hero out and just get him burned out right away. Because I can actually... Yeah, there we go. All right, so play well, get rewarded. Sort of. I like it that this is his turn too as well. This is his third turn of the game is Magma Jetting our 1-drop. And he went bottom top. So maybe digging for lands. Oh, that was his upkeep? Yeah, so he needed that land. Let's see if he actually has a spell, though. I'm assuming he doesn't. All right, good. And we find Lagonna-Band Elder. I like playing that card right now. I'm just going to play it out there. My game plan here is to play Hero and put Nyxborn Shieldmate on it during the same turn, which we can actually do next turn thanks to this special ability. Especially if he taps out here. Yeah, like that. If he plays a land, that'll be the interesting part. Because this is annoying as hell. All right, did not play a land, so that's good for us. So let's battle. This is going to be a race for sure. But I like our chances as the board sits. I don't know what's going to happen going forward, but I like where we're at right now. Because we get to sneak in our hero here and do this too. Make him huge. Make a 4/5, and then we've also got Sentry that we can play. We can break up a race with a Glimpse the Sun God. What? Oh, that could just be for the Stormcaller there. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's not for a Griptide. We saw a ton of Griptides flying around the table in the draft portion. And Griptide's pretty good against us. All right, so these are going to get flying and get in there either way. So that's 4 damage. Yeah, this is going to be a good old-fashioned slugfest. If he does have Griptide, we're kind of in trouble. Ooh. Also a very good one. But I think we can just battle here. He's taking 7 to the chin here. Okay, that's good for us. And I'm going to go for Sentry. And I'm probably going to block with it this turn. I'm at 14. I can take a pretty mighty hit here, actually. Maybe I don't. We hit him for 4, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we have lethal with Glimpse the Sun God. Okay, well, I guess I don't block here then. That was silly. If he taps out, we win. If he taps out and doesn't gain life or kill one of our creatures, then we win. So he's got to either kill us, gain some life, or leave up relevant mana that we have to actually respect. Or else we can just go for Glimpse the Sun God, tap his team, get in for 4, 7, 10. So best case scenario, he attacks with everything and plays like a 5-drop, like plays a Faragax Giant or something, and we just win. If he gets tricky, then, well, we still got good attacks, and I don't, we could even just go for it too. I mean, sometimes Glimpse just wins on the spot anyway. But that is why we have it in the deck for this type of scenario where we want to try to win a race. All right, he's sending in the team here. So 4, 5, 6. I mean, I could block Cavalry Pegasus, which puts him in a tough spot here. Or even I could block Phalanx Leader. Yeah, I think it's just greedy, though. I'm just going to take it. I can take 6 here on the chin, kind of no problem. And it might even tempt him into some type of like Dauntless Onslaught situation. That would be a way he could double trigger. That actually might be lethal. If he Dauntless Onslaughts plus has Coordinated Assault, he hits this, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that actually would be lethal. I mean, I'm not going to play around him having exactly Dauntless plus Coordinated Assault. We've seen Coordinated Assault. We haven't seen Dauntless, and it's an uncommon. So it's incredibly unlikely that he has that. But if he does, he wins the game here. All right, a Satyr Rambler, and he's representing... What is he? He's representing Voyage's End here. Oh, that's an interesting rip. All right, well, I think our play here is pretty straightforward. I think we just Glimpse the Sun God this thing and attack for lethal. If that doesn't work, we play Lagonna-Band Elder, and we get to draw. We get to gain 3, and we also will have this thing out. So I think that's our play here. Okay, for 1 target. He's got God's Willing. All right, well, that will inform our decision nicely here. He's got pro-white. which counters it, unfortunately. But we do get to attack here. And I think I attack with everything. He can eat this, but he takes 7 in the process, making this lethal the next turn. So I like that. And then we get to play Lagonna-Band Elder, go back up to 11. And he's got quite a bit of work to do. We'll have 2 blockers on the... We'll have a blocker on the ground and a blocker in the air. And I will block this time, I think. It's going to be close, though. So he's actually going to just try to take the least amount of damage possible here, which I love. I mean, keeping my Lagonna-Band Elder is great for me. Much prefer if he makes this block than if he makes any other. Yeah, he's going to have to trade. I think he's going to have to just take the free card here. That's interesting for him. I mean, it really depends on what he has in his hand. Yeah, he's going to take it. All right, so he goes to 3, and we're going to go back up to 11 here and say go. This thing can really throw the math off here. We could certainly die this turn, but the chances we die are fairly unlikely here. This is obviously a completely live card now. And his team on defense is quite bad. And he has to respect this because this just kills him. So if he gets a little too frisky and attacks with this and it's not for lethal, this is interesting. Depending on what he does, if he just says screw it and moves all in here, he can put us in a pretty bad spot. Like maybe he doesn't have a lethal attack, but we don't know that, so we block anyway. You know, that kind of situation can pop up. I mean, right now, the Scholar of Athreos plus a land is real nice, though, because we can play it, activate it. So if we draw a land, we play it, activate it, put him down to 2, and then if we get to untap, we just win. That's if we don't manage to just beat him down. Observant Alseid for no value. Okay. Leaving up 1 white mana. That means that he can't attack. So he's going to leave that up to block here. That's great for us because that means he's going to chump block. It also means that our hero is going to be able to get in. All right, this is good news. Let's see what we draw. All right, perfect. We drew a plains. So if we attack with hero, so we're going to attack with this and this is going to block here. That much must happen. Attack with hero and he can chump block or he can triple block. Wow, this gets really ugly for him. I think I like attacking with this too. So I think I'm just going to send the team here. He must block all of these. And I think attacking with the Lagonna-Band Elder is good here for a couple of reasons. One, it limits his blocks with hero, or blocks on hero. And also, it just takes a creature off the battlefield because with this Phalanx Leader sitting there, I'd like to have him have fewer creatures. I mean, this thing is the way that we lose the game if he like double targets it or something crazy. All right, so he chump blocked and traded. Yeah, I accept. Yeah, this looks good for us. Scholar. Activate. Don't see any reason to wait. Oh, there was a reason to wait. All right, that was dumb. I should have waited because I can leave up regeneration on this thing. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter because my plan is this, so he's actually got to kill both, but yeah, there you go. Oh, I guess I wouldn't have done it anyway. Wow. Sick. I mean, he's still in a terrible spot, but he did get out of it. All right, so let's Snarecaster and make him block with Phalanx Leader because it's still his most powerful card. All right. Well, he did get out of that mess. We couldn't have done anything about it. But he's got to come up with something here, and it's got to be pretty big, too. I think he's conceding here. I don't like to say it because then I've had people say GG and I say GG and then the game doesn't end and I feel weird. So I like to wait until they actually concede because it makes me feel awkward. All right, let's see you guys. We'll see you guys in the second round.